yeah, you guys are probably wondering what the hell is going on right now. As far as this YouTube channel goes, all you guys really know about is, you know, I have a traumatic brain injury and PTSD and a few other things that go along with that. So you might have been confused when I mentioned the RSD. Yeah, so that's been a long time coming. I have been dealing with that my entire life. Well, as far back as I can remember, since I was about 5 years old, and it's been progressing pretty badly. So, you know, it's obviously gotten to the point where I haven't been hiding it, but I haven't been very open about it. So if you're confused, you know, don't feel like I'm just throwing out new illnesses because I'm bored. It's just, this has been going on behind the scenes for a really long time. I did end up, as you can tell, shaving my head because, do you mind? It didn't necessarily, you know, stop the pain itself. I still have a lot of pain right now, but it stopped it from progressing through the rest of my head, so that's pretty good. Babe's just grumpy because he keeps trying to preen my hair and it's gone. It's like I said, it's been a really, really rough week. I don't think I've ever thrown up this much, and that is saying something because I throw up on a regular basis. But, you know, everyone's been really great. Everyone's been very supportive. I went in to see my doctor yesterday, and she was in awe. She has seen hair loss due to medical conditions and stuff and whatnot, but she said that she's never seen it happen that fast. Yeah, we're all still completely lost as to what's going on right now. I mean, we know what's causing it. We don't know why. We don't know how to stop it. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to let my hair grow back or if I'm going to have to keep shaving it. We'll see. I'm still pretty weak, and I'm not myself. Probably not going to be myself for a little while. So I'm going to go rest. And there were a few people who commented on my most recent videos and said that if making these vlogs is too much, or if I'm not enjoying it, then I should stop. And I need to make it clear to you guys that I'm not enjoying it. I love my vlogging and I don't want to stop. In fact, it's one of the few things I have to look forward to nowadays, and I love it. So don't you worry about that. I will try my best to stay committed to the schedule that I made, but you know, with my health right now, I really can't make any sorry buddy, I really can't make any promises. Thank you for understanding. Everyone acted like I should just be absolutely like mortified and distraught about the fact that I had to shave my head, and I'm not. I think it's just because I waited long enough that I was in agony. And that's saying something for me, like I said, with the pain that I live with every day. And I mean, yeah, I'm a little sad that I don't have my hair. It's always been my favorite feature, one of the few features I really like about myself physically. But at the same time, you know, if it means that the pain isn't going to spread anymore, I don't care. I don't care what I look like anymore. If it makes living with this more bearable, then I'll do it. She shaved it as short as she could, and you can clearly distinguish like where all the hair had fallen out as opposed to the hair that was left that got shaved off. On the bright side, I won a free wheel in September, and it finally came yesterday. I'm obviously not in any condition to try it out right now. I set it up and I sat in my chair this morning and I was excited to try it in the driveway, and as soon as I sat down in it, I promptly threw up on it. I think I'm handling this really well, but it hasn't been easy, and it's probably not going to get any easier. I'm not that upset about how I look bald. I mean, I know that sounds really petty. I was a little worried because obviously I don't have little tiny dainty features, like, you know, I don't have a cute little button nose, and but I'm lucky that I don't have a weird like lumpy ugly head. I mean, I don't have one of those gross lumpy heads, and I don't have one of the heads where like the back sticks out really far, so that I think that makes it look less bad. And I'm also lucky that I have very tiny ears, so not that this matters, and I'm babbling to the camera and I don't know why. I'm gonna go because I promised my mom I would just sleep all day, and she's probably gonna kill me if she finds out that I vlogged. But I wanted to fill you guys in really quickly. And also, just one more thing, if I know that a lot of my followers and subscribers and friends out there have been through shaving their heads for medical reasons. So that's partly why I don't feel uncomfortable making this video, is because I think a good portion of our fan base understands. But because I know that a lot of you have gone through it, if you have any like old beanies or whatever that you don't wear anymore or don't need anymore, and as soon as I'm able to regrow my hair back, I promise I will redonate any hats that we receive to someone else who's going through this as well. It's a little weird. The feeling of putting on a hat on the first time was really weird because I do have like a little bit of stubbly prickliness. Like I said, I'll take all the hats I can get, and I promise we will redonate anything that we receive to someone else in need once I'm done with them. I think that, there are going to be a few more benefits to this as well. Managing my hair, I'm sure, as you can understand, was not easy. I know this sounds gross, obviously I couldn't wash it all the time. It was very, very difficult to put up. That's why you'll notice that in most of my videos, I always have my hair in a bun, because I could put it up in a bun for like 4 days and not do anything to it, not have to re-put it up, not have to brush it or whatever. I think that's going to make my life a lot easier. A lot of when I pass out in the shower is due to me trying to maintain my hair as best as I can. So hopefully, it'll be less stress, less fatigue, less hassle altogether. And Bugsy did a really great job on our flight back. Our flight back I went pretty well. I mean, there were a few mishaps along the way, and I was not in good shape. But Delta and the airport security did everything they possibly could to get me back home, and I appreciate that, because there's no way I would have been able to do that myself. Bugsy was amazing. We traveled total about 22 hours. He was a pro. He did such a good job, and I'm just really proud of him.